Hey, it's Sylvia from Write Your Life, and in today's video, we're going to talk about my craft organizer, or what people call a caddy. I ended up purchasing this craft organizer, I would say probably 3 or 4 years ago. I've had it for a while. I ended up getting it from Hobby Lobby, and I don't recommend purchasing anything from Hobby Lobby online because they charge an obscene amount of money for shipping. I don't know if they've changed that or not, but in the past, it's been my experience that it's just not worth it. So anyway, you can go in store and use a 40% coupon. They have online coupons, or you can find them in their little like a sales ad flyer. Usually at the front of the store, they have like their little flyers that has the 40% coupon inside of there. I love this thing. I use it all of the time. They come in a couple of different styles. The first one is usually more of a like material that is collapsible. This one has structure like within the walls. Here's, you can see right there. There is a divider there and a divider here. There is like chipboard or what have you within them. So even when you take things out, it keeps its shape, which is super important to me because I'm always taking things out and putting things back in. And I just don't want it to collapse on itself, kind of like a tote bag does when you start taking things out. This one is specifically made with some kind of shiny plastic material. Do you see that? So it's very easy to wipe, which I really love. I think it would be really great if you're an artist to use this, if you have like a lot of paint or ink and stuff like that. I think this is really nice. I love the chevron pattern. You can see here, this one is by the Paper Studio. Let's start with the edge. I'm gonna have to turn this awkwardly, so hopefully I will stay in frame. So over here on this side, I have just, you know, pens and highlighters that I use every day. So I have my favorite Paper Mate Inkjoy in a 0.5, and then I have some Sharpie highlighters that I'm using currently. This is actually one, I lied, this is not one that I use every day, but again, I can never get over putting in a calligraphy pen because I feel like at any day now, I'm going to figure it out and do that. Hasn't happened yet. So there's that. In here, I keep headphones because one day I was scarred for life. I was at the library, I didn't have headphones, and yeah, it was the worst. So I always keep extra ones. These are ones I haven't even opened in here in case I need them. In this one, I just keep a brand new wire for the iPhone or for iPad, just because in my library, they do have tables where they have chargers built into the tables and they have the option for USB. So that means that I don't have to carry that little charging box. So it's one less thing I have to carry. So I appreciate having this one. Sometimes I take this to the library, which makes me very happy because it's very easy to carry. You just pick it up and go, and you can set it on any desk in the library. Off to the side here, you can do it. Okay. I just have, again, stuff that I use on the daily. Another Paper Mate Inkjoy. We have a 0.7 mechanical pencil. Sharpie because it writes on plastic. Sharpie. Sometimes I like to draw out my planner stuff with this. Another pencil because you can never have enough. Then I have this fountain pen because sometimes I like to write letters with this or journal in a fountain pen because it just, you know, flows so nicely. I like to keep a ballpoint pen. This is my favorite by Zebra. And then, of course, I always keep a friction pen with me because I do like to draw out planner stuff with this because I can erase it. Somebody asked me about this. This is by Tim Holtz. And I can't remember if that's the exact name of what this is called. It's just a tool you use to peel up your stickers because sometimes they get, you know, annoying and they just want to be difficult. So this works really nicely. So there's 1, 2, 3 pockets back here that I don't really fit much in because they don't open very wide at all. You have to like shove this in here. This has like basically a grip all the way around it, like the grips that you would find on your Inkjoy pen like this, all over. So it's hard to kind of push this in here sometimes because it wants to like not go down because of the grip. Over here, I just keep like, you know, my Sharpie stuff. So this is by Fiskars, and I think I have like 3 or 4 of these that I keep, one in my pencil case, one in my desk, and one in here. Then I have my scissors. I'll take that out. That I use. People love these. I got mine from Jet Pens. You can get them from a couple of different places. I will try to link them down below, but that is the name in case you want to look them up, and they have different styles of tips and stuff. And in this last pocket here with the mesh, you can, you know, open these so they stretch a little bit more. I have a clippy because you never know when you're going to need one. I have 2 different sizes of lead for my mechanical pencils. Have an eraser for when I decide to, you know, kind of draw things out with pencil. And I just added this one. Usually I keep a Tombow one in here, but this is the new one I ended up getting from Kokyo. It's really cool. I like how it has those little dots. You can see them there. And this came in my Your Creative Studio subscription box for February. So I'm gonna try that out. And that's everything that's on this side. And you have 2 zipper options. So the first zipper keeps journaling cards for tipping in and to write little things. These are some freebies that I ended up getting, and I can't remember from who a long time ago. I ended up taking them out of my journal and keeping them here. Then I'm a huge fan of Post-its. I use these for when I'm reading to mark with page flags. Sometimes I need to mark sections in my planners or journals, so that's what I have there. Then I have this. This is like a lonely little ruler that I've had that I never really use, but in case I need some kind of triangular ruler or a ruler in general, I keep it in here. Another little clip, because sometimes I need to clip down my pages while I am working on a spread. In the second zipper pocket, I have some washi tape in case I need to washi tape anything down. This I just keep in here. I don't even know why. Do you remember these when you were a kid? I used to love these things. You're supposed to like stick them on a wall upside down like this, and they pop up. Woo! Scare the crap out of me. Okay. I just have it in here randomly. It's always been in there. So sometimes when I get bored, I play with that in the library. So productive. And then I have my little metal. I don't know where I ended up getting this from. It's just like a little metal case that I keep all of my paper clips and stuff in here. Some of them are, you know, metal page holders like this one. These are bookmarks. They don't hold very much, but I love them. These ones I love because they smile at you. I just adore them. I can't remember who they're by. But you can clip them on. They're like they don't have like a clip that gets in the way like these guys. So you kind of just like pull them down like that to put them on the page. And then you snap it back in place and it'll hold your paper. And then you can write, and there's no like clip like this to get in the way, which I kind of love. And they smile at you, which I think is sweet. And then you just pull them off like that. Of course, I have my Ollie clips in here that hold a lot, but they are magnetic, so they just like pick up everything. So I keep that in there in case I need any of those. And then of course, I always keep some kind of little notebook that I can write things in. Mostly things that are going to go somewhere else later. Then I always keep some index cards, especially when I'm outlining. Always have journaling cards in here, and I have bigger index cards as well, in case I need to tip anything in or I want to write a little note to myself. I like to use these for bookmarks, and since I do carry the book I'm currently reading, I usually have them in here. I like to color code, so it's easier for me sometimes to just use colored pencils when I am color coding my index cards for outlining a novel or a story or whatever. And that is everything that's on this side. And on the last side over here, we have a bunch of different things. So these are stickers that my boyfriend ended up getting me because he got them for free, I think on Amazon. And I went through all of them and took the ones that were kind of girly, ones that he didn't like, which made me happy because I love me some stickers. I took some that I thought my niece would love. So that's what's all in here. I can't get all of them out, but I just ended up getting these. I like to put them here where they're clear so I can see where they are, because sometimes if I put them in a zipper like pocket, I forget that they're there and I won't use them. Over here, these ones are new. They came in my Your Creative Studio February subscription box, and I want to use them, so I put them here so that I can see them. This also came in my Your Creative Studio subscription box. These are beautiful. I was thinking about using them as postcards. They're very thin paper, but I thought I could glue them to some like cardstock and then, you know, print out a design on the cardstock, because they certainly have those online, and make them into really pretty postcards. I also thought maybe I would go ahead and take a couple of them and like laminate them back to back, and I can use them for journaling cards or for other things. I like to stick Post-its on them after they've been like laminated. And I don't want to forget about them, so I put them there where I can see them. Then here I just have, again, bookmarks. These are really awesome bookmarks that my library has. Write, Read, Celebrate, and this is the Colorado Book Award winners. And so I love things like this because then I can go and look up what basically they're looking for in these categories. Same on this side. We've got all of the award winners there. And then I always keep like a younger one for my niece for when she's reading. And that is everything on that side. Now we can go through the sections, of which there are 3. So this is one section here, and then this one is divided into 2, as you can see there. Also, there are pockets. There's a pocket right here, and there's a pocket right here. And then there are 2 pockets in here. I don't use them when I'm at home, and I'm using this for like my everyday carry around at home. If I'm going to the library, sometimes they get filled up because I don't have so much, like I don't need to take all this with me to the library. So for right now, I'm not using them because, again, this is pretty much at capacity. So let's start over here on this side. I have my new Kindle. This is the paper white. I think it's 32 gigs. I'm enjoying this, but I'm still trying to get used to not being able to annotate as well as I can when I have a physical book. So I keep that in here. Then this is the book I'm currently reading. We are going to be doing a live stream on my channel February 26th, I believe, which is a Wednesday. So that's coming up. So see, I like to highlight things and write in here. Harder for me to do on a Kindle, but I love that this is just pretty much lightweight for those really big books like that Stephen King's It, which I'm just not going to get together to carry around or hold. This is nicer for things like that. Keep some Post-its in here. This is just a laminated journaling card. This, of course, you all know I have been revising my Project Green in here, which I'm taking a break from for the month of February. But I keep it in here in case I get any more ideas for things, because it's always in the back of my head, even though I'm not working on it. So I have that. I keep a pad in here for brainstorming. Sometimes I just want to, you know, have a place to do chicken scratch. Sometimes my niece and I play MASH or, you know, tic-tac-toe randomly. Because like, you know, she's like, I want to have this for dinner. I'm like, I'm making this for dinner. So we'll, you know, go to the battle. We'll battle it out on paper with tic-tac-toe or something. So I keep that in here. And that was the first section. Oh, more Post-its. In that pocket that I don't have anything in. Keep a clippy here just in case. Then I have my writer's journal. You guys have seen this. This is an MD. And it has lined like that, as well as the monthly. This is my reading journal, which is almost all done. I'm just keeping it because my Save the Cat notes are in here, and I'll be taking this with me to the library when I do my live stream to refer to. I just have writing everywhere because I'm using this a lot, but it has grid like that. Last few pages in here. Then this is Project Purple. This is my project for February that I'm working on, and this is just a lined Moleskine in A5, which is a little bit more narrow than that, but the height is about the same. You can see the pocket here. And the last thing is my Foxy Fix number 6, which is also known as narrow or standard or Midori sized traveler's notebook. This is in the color Pepper, and this is the Spice Leather. This is what I do all of my blogging and some, you know, short stories and things in there. And that is section 2. So the largest section has off to the side here. Start with the smallest and work our way up. This, you guys have seen a review I did on this. I can't remember who this was by, but these are my notes for masterclass and stuff, because I'm not using filled note size anymore, and I wanted to use these up. This is my Moleskine for the year, and it is a daily. Looks like this. And it does have monthlies in the very beginning that are very tiny, and they look like that. So I'm just using this for everyday tasks right now. And it still has its ribbon on there. Aren't you so proud of me? I haven't cut it off yet. It's a miracle. In the front here, I have a dictionary. My niece Jade is really working on definitions and spelling and things like that. And I can always, you know, use a dictionary whenever I need to look for a better word. So I keep that with me all of the time. Then I have my rings, because I'm going to try to jump back into this at some point. I'm hoping very soon, to start keeping my lists in here. This is a Filofax Croco in the personal size. 3 more to go. Then I have my everyday carry, which is the Jibun Techo. And this is the biz version. It's very monochrome like this. It has a tracker section. Then it has a monthly section and a weekly. And then I keep one of these idea books, which is also by Kokyo, in the back, where I keep like a lot of my lists in my GTD system. This is my gorgeous bullet journal for memory keeping. This was February. And it's filling up nicely, and I love it. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to plan in here for the whole month of March. So it's not going to be just memory keeping, just for, you know, shits and giggles, because I'm getting bored of my planner system. And the last one I have shown before, this is by Kokyo. This is the systemic cover right there. I got this from Amazon, I believe. If not, it's from Jet Pens. This is in the A5 size. It comes with a notebook that looks like this. And yeah, I just have a couple of different notebooks in here ready to go, because I think I'm going to start keeping my reading journal and a couple of other journals in this. And that is everything that is in my everyday carry. Gosh, look at this. This comes out, luckily, because this is dirty. I need to dump it out. Yeah, I think I'll keep everything out of this for a minute so I can wipe it down. But it's got this really nice material, so it is easy to wipe things down. But I love this because, again, once you take everything out, it keeps its structure. You can carry all of this from your office to the living room. You know, if I try to carry a bunch of this stuff, you know, and pencils and pens like this, the odds are I'm going to put them on the couch and the couch is going to eat them or they're going to fall underneath the couch and it's going to be a mess. So I love that I have something like this to keep everything organized all in one place. They're not going to fall through the couch. I take it to my room and I keep it on my bedside table. And if I don't have enough space there, I just put it on the floor, and it's really, really great. And it works beautifully. This is the best investment. I highly recommend it to anyone. Even if you're like doing journaling and artsy fartsy stuff, it's really nice to have both, because you can fit, you know, pens in here and brushes and things like that. All right, my name is Sylvia. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.